Okay, today we're going to make a mandala. To start off with, I've chosen to work with gray paper. I've squared that paper off, cut off the extra, and the next thing I need to do is find the center of the paper. So I'm going to use my ruler here, which doesn't quite reach the ends, but I'm going to go ahead and line that up with where the corners are. Create a little tiny line here with a pencil so I can erase it later. And I'm going to do the same thing using the other two corners. Okay, where those two lines cross is the center of my paper. I'm going to erase the extras here. I'm using an eraser brush to get that eraser schmutz out of there. And then I'm going to use a compass to get some concentric circles here. So I line that guy up at the center. And I'm going to start the outside circle. Tighten that up a bit. Get another concentric circle. These circles don't need to necessarily be perfectly spaced. Each layer does not need to be the same width. But these lines help to guide my mandala, help it to be more symmetric. I tend to struggle with symmetry on my own. This is nice to have as a guide. Whoop, I can get this. There we go. And maybe one last circle on there. Smaller circle around the center. Ooh, struggling with that one. Okay, so I've got these concentric circles here, and then I'm going to move to my pen. I like to do mandalas with pen because you're stuck with your mistakes, and I like that challenge. You can use pencil if you'd like. And I just need to choose some shape that I repeat around here, around this circle. Use a circle. It doesn't matter which shape I use in each layer. As long as I repeat that, you can see how terrible I am at circles on my own. That's okay. They're not all perfectly equal, and I'm not too worried about that. Go ahead and add another layer. This time I'm going to use like a flower petal shape. Often mandalas are built out of flower petal shapes, but they don't necessarily need to be. You could use organic shapes or geometric shapes. You could even use squares if you wanted to make it look kind of like a gear. Doesn't make a difference to me. Oh, I love it when I end with an odd number here. So it looks like I've made a mistake here, but I'm going to just keep repeating this apparent mistake, but it will work out for my own good. A fun little thing about art is when you make a mistake, especially with patterns, if you continue that mistake, pretty soon it becomes a pattern. And it can be a really cool pattern too. Okay, so I could take and add really any shape to this. I want to show you an example of adding a geometric shape like a square. You can see my distance between my shapes is not perfect. I'm not too worried about that. So here I'm adding a geometric shape, such as a square, or part of a square anyway. And I can create a pretty cool pattern. So mandalas can be built really out of almost any shape you want. You just have to repeat that shape. They could even be representational. For instance, I could use leaves, or really repeat any shape that I choose, and as long as I repeat that around, it creates a really nice pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a sped up video where you can watch me build this whole thing. And you'll notice I'm going to add line thickness or line quality to these lines. I really like to use pen for that because those lines really stand out. So watch and enjoy. Okay guys, I had a lot of fun making this mandala. I hope you had a lot of fun making yours as well. I'd like to know how it went. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions about art or about these mandalas, don't be afraid to ask. And if you want to see more art videos like this, more tutorials, please subscribe. I'm going to keep making more videos, lots of different tutorials. So I like to know how your art goes too. So. All right, thank you so much.